Yo, what's up? Here's a review for Miss Marvel episode 3. There will most definitely be spoilers here. So, for me, this episode I really enjoyed it a good amount. There were some things that I didn't enjoy. I thought the superhero aspects of the episode wasn't as good as it was in previous ones. I thought that this one had a lot more of it, so it didn't really, get as great as you want it to be. It's still like kind of TV-ish show type of superhero stuff. The CG isn't great, and the action and stuff isn't as good as some of the movies and everything. But I thought it was pretty good for the episode. This episode really focused on a lot of Kamala going to her older brother's wedding and a lot of the reception and stuff like that. I thought that was really fun. The dancing and everything that was going on with that. I really enjoyed a lot of that part of the episode. And then especially a lot of the messages that was going back and forth with, her brother talking to her dad about stuff and, digging into his faith and how he feels about marriage and whether or not he has a lot of money for it and everything, but also the kind of conversations that Kamala's having with her mom and then her the leader of the mosque and everything, and her trying to figure out if what she's doing is the right thing and if she's doing any good for her community and for herself, and whether or not she should ask for help and lean and trust on her family and the people around her. And then you get most of this episode that surrounds her, going and helping out the people who helped her out at the end of last episode, and you get to find out that they have a connection to the bracelet that she's wearing, and I think they call it a bangle, but to the bangle that she's wearing, and find out more about her grandma or great grandma, whoever she was, and that there are people from another dimension, and it has something to do with the Kree as well, and even think it has something to do with the Ten Rings too. So this is a pretty interesting part of the episode, and I think that the fight scenes in it wasn't that great, and that am interested in what they're doing here. These people turn out to be more of the villains here, so you're starting to get what's going on with damage control, and then what's going on with these other people who from this other dimension who are called the Jinn and everything, and whether or not Kamala should help them out and stuff like that. I really enjoyed a lot of that part of the episode, and it was some pieces that I didn't enjoy. I thought the acting from them wasn't great, but it turned out to be pretty fun towards the end. But overall, I think that this episode really thrived from a lot of the connections of her family and the things that was going on with the wedding and stuff like that. The superhero stuff is still hit and miss for me, but I really enjoyed a lot of what's going on with her and, the conversations that they're having and the wedding itself. I thought that really pushed this episode up. So yeah, I'm about at a 3.5 out of 5 stars for this episode. I'm still very interested to see what they continue and how this show goes on, and I see that they might be leaving America for the next one. So I'm really interested to see where we continue with this show. So yeah, Miss Marvel has been fun for me. I'm out of here. Peace.